to a great start, guys.
Hi, everybody. We're live now for real this time. Not just us.
Did I repeat the thing about the theme music, or are we just done with that?
Yeah. I want to get a better theme music like Nia's again.
Yeah. And then I was going to say, I created a 30-second countdown timer yesterday. I was going to use it during my stream, but I forgot. But
what we should have done was I should have had you pull it up and do it. We could do it now. Well, it's fine. The moment's passed.
The moment passed. It's over.
Next month we'll do it. RC was first. Hey, RC, good to see you. Hello, Regina. Hello. Then me. Hello, JC. Hi, Cool Gamer. Good to see you. Victoria. Hi. Hello. Hello. All right. So today I've given my co-hosts a mini coronary because we are breaking from our usual plan today to do something a little different. So kind of trying to show you guys in the audience the different kinds of things we can do on the show or that we want to do on the show. Number one, we don't only take written pieces of work that you have done already. We're happy to work through with you an idea or flesh out a concept that you have for a story. And that's kind of what we're going to demonstrate today. So what we're going to do today is called a round robin flash. Does anyone in the audience know what that is? I'll wait.
Raise your hands.
Raise your hand.
And we'll call on you.
And there is a hand emoji. Emoji.
So what it is, since no one rushed to ask me what it was, what it is.
Regina said yes.
Oh, Regina gets it. Okay, yes, sweet. So what we're going to do is we have 3 prompts. They are all from the same genre. It's JC. I like how I'm trying to make that really fancy. JC Chazé. JC Carpenter's favorite genre of thriller. So it is 3 thriller or mystery prompts. They're different, but they could be tied together. And we are going to each one of us drop out for a short period of time to write a piece of flash to the prompt after we ask you in the audience character names, ideas for the story, things like that. Then we're going to drop off and write it, come back, give the next prompt, ask the audience for input, write it, come back. Third one, input, write it, and then come back. Okay, we have new people. Hello, Heather.
Is this Heather, Dez's best friend?
Oh, it is.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Yay! I think it might be. I don't know.
It is.
I thought her last name was not that.
Okay, maybe it's not. I could
Maybe
be
it's
wrong.
Maybe we don't know what we're talking about. That is always possible as well. Yes.
We're live. My phone just told me.
Oh, we are live. I even put a little thing in the corner that says live so people would know. Yes, it's going to be fun. So we are going to now real quick. No, I don't think so. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great.
Not that makes a difference. Every Heather is welcome.
So, first prompt. Who wants to write first? Do you want me to write first alphabetically? Is that what we're thinking? Yes. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I was going to go with, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10, but I was like, that just excludes me, so that wouldn't work.
We could have asked Regina or JC to come up with a number between 1 and 10. We could have each guessed it, and then they could have given the number.
We could have, yeah.
Well, let's ask. Yeah. Oh, hey, Laura, and sorry, Heather, we got it confused. But Heather, we're going to give you a job to make it work. So here's the thing. You pick a number between 1 and 10. We're going to each guess a number, and then you tell us the number at the end, and that's going to tell us who goes first. JC.
Yeah, you can't tell us the number before we guess the number.
So we'll go first. I'm going to say between 1 and 10, Heather, you pick the number. I'm going 6. Morgan.
7.
Oh.
2.
Oh. All right, Heather. What is our secret number? Oh, hi, Christian. Hello.
Not just like 1, and I have to go first because I came up with this idea.
That would be so great. I also loved backstage. We were talking about doing it alphabetically, and it took me a minute to figure out that I was first alphabetically both ways, first and last name. Won't be me, kids.
It was 3. Okay. So yeah, it's me. Great. Thanks, Heather.
All right. Well, then here's what we're going to do. I am going to read the first prompt. We're going to do a little 5-minute timer and ask the audience to give us the character name and all the information for our story. So are you ready for me to read Tiffany's prompt?
No, because I have to figure out if I should write down the prompt so I know what I'm doing.
It's not very long. It's one sentence. So tell me when you're ready, if you do want to write it down.
Okay. I'm good.
Give
it to me.
A stranger sits down next to you on a train and gets up, leaving a package behind.
Ooh.
So that's it. A stranger walks up to you on a train, sits down next to you, and leaves a package behind. Now we're going to go to the audience and ask who our characters are. What is Tiffany writing about in this piece of Flash? Give us the info. So one more time, I'll read it. A stranger sits down next to you on a train and gets up, leaving a package behind. Okay. Oh, here is a name. Leo for the male name. Okay, I like it. Leo. So what other pieces of the story do you want to give Tiffany? I have a timer going. We've got
I'm not kidnapping anybody on a train, just so everybody knows.
Like kidnapping is sort of her thing.
Robin, kidnapping someone on a train.
Robin for a female name? Leo and Robin, I like the names.
Okay.
Shannon, hello, thank you. Hello. Read the sentence one more time. Okay, here we go. You know what? I will put it on the screen. How about that? Let me scooch the other two prompts down so you can't see them.
You know, it'd be great is if I could spell Robin, guys. Like, that would be wonderful. And I'm not going to tell you how many Robs there are in my family that I apparently can't spell Robin.
Here we go. Share screen.
They would be so proud.
Screen. Wait. Oh, because it's in Word. Fail. Okay, here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to put it in chat because otherwise I won't be able to hide the next two. All right.
I like that's a Liam Neeson movie.
All right, so here is our sentence, JC.
Oh, good Lord. Laura.
You want to try leaving a package behind. Oh, here we go. We're getting more. I love this. Regina says the package is wrapped as a gift. Otherwise, Robin would turn it over to the conductor. Bomb scare. Ooh, I like it. The package starts ticking, or voices can be heard emanating from the package as if a communicator is inside. Ooh, that's good. I like it. Someone in the story is returning from a funeral, and that's the ashes. Right? Like they left the ashes on. Like, oops, I left my wife or my dad. Ooh.
Okay,
I like the
real quick. Because this could go 7,000 ways. Yeah. Am I including all of these things?
You can take
ashes with voices. Like, this sounds crazy.
Just take. I think you can take what you want, right? Because our idea here is for folks to understand if they came on with just an idea and we were all going to give them, throwing spaghetti at the wall, they're not going to take every idea, right? So they'll just take the ones that like they feel in their souls. The package unwraps itself. Ooh, we're getting a little fantasy paranormal. Regina says, okay, it's the ashes, but wrapped as a gift. The package starts to leak. Ooh. The package
ashes are leaking now?
Rings, and Robin, being curious, answers it, and it's someone telling her there's a bomb on the train. Ooh, I really like that too.
That is a Liam Neeson movie. I'm almost sure it
is. It's also kind of sweet a little bit. She has to follow the instructions in order to survive. That would be a really good story. We are throwing stuff at the wall. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Don't take my spaghetti to throw, though. I know, Heather. I'm sorry.
Yeah, spaghetti's way too good to throw.
Trying to get it to stick. Leaking is ominous. It is, because you're not sure what it is. But ashes could be, too. Because it could be... what was that drug everybody was... Or not drug. Chemical that people... Anthrax, right? It could
be... What's happening?
First I was going to say bath salts, but I was like, no, that's
not. Everyone is terrified of bath salts.
All right, I'm going to put the prompt up one more time. We're in the last minute of ideas. So give us any ideas for Tiffany, and then we're going to banish her to her own private corner while Morgan and I have no idea what we're going to talk about for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And we'll give Tiffany, how much time do you want? Like 7 minutes, 8 minutes?
Oh, yeah, I can write a world-class novel in 7 minutes.
Doesn't need to be world class. What's birthday wrapping, Christmas wrapping, solid color? I say birthday. Fingers are pressing from the inside of the wrapping. Someone or something is seeking for weak seams. Oh my gosh. So good. Or ricin.
Or
yes.
you're the horror person. I only kidnap and dismember people.
Regina goes, it's flash fiction. She opens, she dies. Or it's a package containing an address and a note from her secret admirer. Only when she goes to the address, she walks into her worst nightmare. Oh, that is good.
Why can't she walk into like a beautiful house with flowers and candles?
No.
Why does it have to be her worst nightmare?
It's a thriller. The contents of the box happens to be pixie dust, and the box begins to float. Oh, I kind of like that too. Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, you're wanting 10 minutes, Esther. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting some ideas.
Okay. Do you want 10 minutes? Do you want a full 10?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, then mute us, set some kind of a timer.
Wait a minute. Does it have to be a thriller?
No, I mean, I just pulled from the thriller genre. Like, I went to a prompt book that's by genre, and I just went to the thrillers and picked 3. So no, I mean, turn it into whatever you want. If you want it to be paranormal, whatever. We have to pick up on whatever you write in our future prompts. So take it where you will, and we shall follow.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm just writing the beginning part of it?
Yeah, you're writing the first prompt. I'm writing well, let's see. Whoever gets the next one is writing the middle, and then the third person's writing the last. And then we're going to read it at the end.
Oh, see, I thought each of us were writing our own separate prompt.
It's a different prompt. They're all going to like connect.
Yeah. Well, then how are you guys going to get what I wrote?
Well, that's the thing. We're going to we're going to see what we create based on, right? It's like, we'll just see what happens. I mean, I guess we could read it. We could take a minute and read what the person wrote before us.
I don't know this round, Robin.
I don't think you should. I think you should just...
Well, because then the audience won't know. You know what I'm saying? We have to clue the audience in then to be able to continue the story, which we can do. We can read it as we go. We should have worked this out before we went live.
I mean, I can write it. I was like, well, that changes my ideas if I'm writing it for you guys to write it. I don't know.
I say we should all just not know what you wrote before. And then because we have the ideas from the people in chat, we kind of know some kind of area you might go. So that would kind of influence our stories. Okay. Yeah, let's don't read it. Let's just see what happens.
Yes. Writing be a surprise. You're getting the writing be a surprise. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up a 10. Morgan and I are
the French say bon chance. Which
all
is
right.
Good luck.
Tiffany is going to mute us. I am going to put a 10-minute timer up by someone. Let me find one. Does anybody have a new timer that they want me to use that's recent?
I have new ones. Laura has new ones. Do you have a new one, Morgan?
Oh, no, I don't have any.
30-second time, like countdown timer. And Shannon had one with the kitties. I'll use that one in a minute too. Oh, here's some 10-minute. Oh, with the waves. You got me, Laura. With the waves. And I'm going to keep it muted because Morgan and I are going to keep chatting while Tiffany works. Tiffany, the timer is going.
All right. Hold on. If I mute you, maybe I need to set my own timer.
Yes.
So don't start a chat. Go back. Okay. Make it go back. Okay. I will tell you when I go dark, then start it. 3, 2, 1.
Go. Okay. 10 minutes on the board. All right, Morgan. I like the idea of us not knowing because I feel like we're going to get a little more fun with the story that way. Should we read the next prompt and start the ideas section now so that we can start, or should we like give it 5 minutes and then do the 5 minutes on the clock with the ideas before Tiffany's back? I love that we're just making this up as we go. Outline, what's that?
Yeah, we can, I guess, start the next prompt now.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Why not? Let me pull up the next one and I'm going to drop it in chat. So the next person up, I guess we should have Heather pick a number and you and I will choose.
Oh,
so I guess we had Heather pick the last one. Do we have someone else pick?
Pause.
Oh, pause. Wait.
Quick question.
Okay.
Someone said that they never speak to each other. So if they never speak to each other, how do I need to know who the person is? Like, why do I need to know all the characters?
Oh.
Or was that just somebody's thing that threw it out there? Or was that part of the prompt?
This is the prompt. Let me put the prompt back up there. A stranger sits down next to you on a train and gets up, leaving a package behind.
Okay, so we can't know who everybody is. Okay, that was my question. I got lost.
This is so true. I love this. You guys should do this every time. Don't we come on here with no plan every time? Regina, let's see. So weird thing from one of my alpha readers. My novel is fantasy romance without any sex scenes on or off the page. Interesting. Does that work? Can that happen? I guess you can have a romance without sex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one alpha readers rewrote one of my chapters to add in a sex scene. They left a comment that it needed to happen and I was taking too long. I don't know how I feel about that.
Like where? Because I read the book. Where did they put in the sex scene?
I'm like, that's bold of an alpha reader to be like, hey, I rewrote your book for you.
Okay.
Hi, Sandra. Hi. Good to see you, friend. All right. So who do we want to pick who's going to read the next one? I know, JC. I like the round robin. Yes, you can. It's called Clean and Wholesome Romance. I like that. I mean,
I'm just wondering where they put in this sex scene and why. Why was it taking too long? Okay.
Oh, the clock. Thank you, JC. Good Lord.
Oh.
You know what? We're going to just take a minute off because minute and a half. She'll be fine. Okay. Thank you for keeping me on track, JC. It's a struggle. You know it's a struggle. Okay. Morgan, they rewrote the end of the chapter of when Colden took back to her room.
No, I don't like that. That's just my opinion.
Esther says rock, paper, scissors between Morgan and I. We can do that. I'm out here searching for sprints and YouTube is literally hiding y'all from me. I even had the specific notification set. Well, technically the sprint timer is on, but we're doing a flash fiction thing, which is very up here in Natalie's alley, actually, Chandra. What we're doing is a round robin prompt. So we did a prompt. Tiffany's leaving for 10 minutes to write what the audience came up with. Then we're going to take this 10-minute timer. While she's writing, Morgan and I are going to figure out who goes next. We're going to read the next prompt and get ideas for that one. And then on and on the madness goes. So feel free to do whatever you want on these sprints. It's open to whatever. They rewrote the end of the chapter. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like what? Yeah, a minute and a half. It was a long time. Is the second prompt supposed to be a different story or part of the first? Part of the first was the idea. Mm-hmm. So Morgan, do you want to do just rock, paper, scissors to see between you and me who goes first?
Okay.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, are we going on shoot or 3? Because people go like rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Shoot or rock.
1, 2, 3. Wait.
No, wait, what is it?
I don't understand. This is too hard.
You go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Or you go rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, what are we doing?
Rock, shoot, I guess, is the way to do it. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Wait, what are you? Oh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Oh, you beat me. Okay, you're next. All right. Oh boy, that was fun.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
Yeah, like calm down, folks.
I don't think that works, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad we could give you one as always. All right, so we messed up rock, paper, scissors, but we still figured it out in the end. So here is your next prompt. So prompt number 2 for Morgan will be this, and then we're going to get feedback from the audience on what they want to come out of that prompt. Shannon says, it was aggressive for sure, and the alpha reader left a comment.
I'm a writer too. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I have so many feelings about that, Shannon. Please do something about it. Because I have some feelings, I think a lot of us do. So Morgan's prompt is, your parents tell you that they actually don't know whose child you are.
Okay.
So if a person sat down on a train and they had a package that was left next to them, whatever that story is going to be is what it's going to be. This is part 2, which is that person's parents tell them they don't actually know whose child they are. So what? Oh, Tiffany.
She just came in to make a face.
I was like, was she muted? Like,
wait, so is this my prompt or your prompt?
This is you. You won the rock, paper, scissors. So this is your prompt. So your parents tell you they actually don't know whose child you are. So those are our, Tiffany's supposed to be ignoring this part. Good. Since you're a writer, go write a sex scene.
Yeah.
I know. Tiffany's cheating a little. But that's okay. That's okay. No. Oh, you're muted though. We meant mute us, not you. That's okay. Okay. Ooh, that's a tough one. I got nothing. How do you have nothing? You had all the ideas. The parents can be on the train too. They come back after the package is handed to the protagonist. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You start to wonder if the voice in your head really is your birth mother, as they claim. That's good. You know what? I don't know if you guys write sex scenes, but you guys should be writers.
Who's the they?
The
like
parent.
the person's parents told her that there's a voice in her head? I'm confused.
I think it's 2 different ideas. So I think Laura's idea is the person starting to wonder if the voice in their head really is their birth mother. The person claims they're their birth mother, but maybe they're not.
Got it.
Yeah. Or Esther's idea.
I know I'm not supposed to be paying attention, but what is going on?
You're not supposed to be listening. This is part 2.
I have y'all muted. I can't hear anything you're saying, but still.
We're working away on part 2. So we can blow you away with our idea. But you heard my ideas I gave her. I don't know how to tie that into a switched birth kind of story. I don't think it has to be switched birth.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think it has to be switched. I think it can be, what if, I don't want to give that idea because clearly I'm writing the last one now and I'm going to save that. Your dog has thoughts, Morgan. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like Esther's idea about the parents being on the train. I do too. Because sort of if a stranger gets on the train and leaves a package, and then suddenly you're like, if I'm on a train and I get a package that whatever Tiffany's going to tell us about it, but I assume we're going to learn something about the package and what might be inside of it. If then next my parents sat across from me and hit me with, by the way, this has something to do with that package, but we don't know who your real parents are. We were just told to raise you and keep you safe, for example, keep you alive and keep you safe. But that ends now. You're on your own and we're telling you everything you need to know. There you go. Oh, look at this. Maybe the package is another baby that people don't know where the parents are. Boop. The tentacles you have to keep hidden start to make more sense. Really human. I like it. Or perhaps you could let Tiffany do her part and read it, and then the next writer takes off from that last line. That's not a bad idea. Or maybe Tiffany reads her last line only. One of the parents grows anxious about something on the package, something written, the wrapping, or the shape. Mysterious package, mysterious parents. I'm sensing a pattern. Why are they telling them on a train? Were the parents getting paid? Great question.
Yeah.
By a government, by a secret cabal, by Ursula. I don't know if everybody saw the Little Mermaid live action trailer that came out Sunday, but I've watched it 6 times. It's great. I'm excited. I'll be there opening night. I vote for chaos. Well, I love it. Might be less confusing. I agree. We'll do that. Maybe the package is telling the person that is next to it. It is letting them know that she's not who she thinks she is, or her parents aren't who she thinks they are. They're spies. Yes, JC. That's where I would have headed with it.
Yeah.
Go blind or just the last night and go slightly blind.
I think she means last line.
Oh, go blind or just the last line and go slightly blind. Yeah. You were given to your parents as someone under witness protection. The package is addressed to your birth name. That's interesting. Love that last line. Got it, Esther. I saw the trailer today. It looks so good. Heather, it really does. Like, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I like the surprise too.
This is where babies come from.
Transfer from packages to well, I don't have children, Chandra, so it's possible that I thought that's where babies came from.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of a sentence.
Oh, you're good. You're good. We took a minute and a half, so JC was go blind on the reading, so maybe we'll have her. Well, then what does that mean? We got 1 vote for last line and 1 vote for blind. Do you want to do rock, paper, scissors again to find out how? Only me could mess that up. The stranger is a stork.
All right, can I just say 10 minutes? It's really hard to build characters.
Oh, I know.
Because I was halfway through that when I was like, I haven't even gotten to the package. I'm like, what? But I have to admit, I kind of like what it did.
Oh, good. See? I love when a good idea comes out of. Okay, Shannon says the package leads to a portal key to another world where Robin's parents are stuck. And Robin is a stork. Can I just
okay, I just gotta know. I'm sorry. What's happening? What was happening? There was like all kinds of things with like tentacles and like
I know.
Switched at birth and somehow there was sex. I'm like, what am I seeing as I'm typing but trying to figure out where y'all's next prompt might come in? Because I was like, what is happening?
I mean, it was a good one. I'm gonna say it. All right, let me get to 10 minutes.
So Morgan already has her prompt?
Yes. Morgan has her prompt. I'm going to put it on the screen.
Again, I lost.
Hang on. I'm going to put it on the screen. Let me get to 10 minutes on Shannon's kitty timer. Boom. Okay. The prompt is... Did I star it? Oh, God, I didn't star it.
Yeah, I was trying to find it. I can't find it.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Just can't.
There it is.
There it is. Oh. Your parents tell you that they actually don't know whose child you are. So that's Morgan's prompt from your story. So we asked the audience, did they want you, Tiffany?
Oh my God, that could tie in.
Okay, then here's the question. Should Tiffany read the last line from hers so that Morgan knows that going into her prompt for part 2?
Oh, but now I want to read you the whole thing because it could tie in. Let's just say I went with there might be a package that's wrapped for a girl.
Oh, okay. Regina broke the prompt or the tie. Read the last line. So Tiffany will read the last line. Oh, so did Laura. Read the last line.
Okay. All right. Hand shaking, I lifted the box. Seconds after I touched it, I heard the ticking and a voice that said, "Your time starts now."
I love it.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so then Morgan's prompt will be, your parents tell you that they actually don't know whose child you are.
Okay, so much pressure. Oh my God.
You're going to hear the whole thing at the end.
Let me tell you, the 10 minutes to try to get to where you even got to the box. Or where the person left it.
Say the last line again.
Pressure.
Want me to read it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand shaking, I lifted the box. Seconds after I touched it, I heard the ticking and a voice said, "Your time starts now."
Esther says so much. Run.
Run away from the fake parent.
No, yeah. That's good. All right, Morgan, we've got a 10-minute timer. You just mute us. You leave.
I'm super invested.
The parents telling them could be at the end too.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, Morgan, you've got the second prompt. I'm gonna find Liam Neeson. Run and find Liam Neeson.
There might be a line that says Liam Neeson in my story.
I can't wait for that. Esther goes, he will save you if you are not his relative. All right, so Morgan's prompt is, your parents tell you that you actually don't know whose child you are. And with that, we are going to share the timer. Shannon's giving us kitty realness. And Morgan, whenever you go dark, the timer begins. And you've got 10 minutes. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, okay. And I missed the timer every time. Okay. Oh, Tiffany. Okay.
What's really funny is that I set the timer on my phone for the 10 minutes. And then because I'm here by my second screen, I just moved my document up to the second screen so I could see the timer over here. So I didn't really need the one on my phone.
I mean, we like to cover all bases. I'm really excited to read yours. Like, that's good. Do you know, like, any estimate on like words, how many words you got in for that first little bit?
Well, thanks to Scrivener, shameless plug. I can highlight it and tell you 281.
That's a great amount of words for a quick 10-minute jaunt.
In all fairness, though, like, okay, so some of you know that I'm part of like an in-person writing group, and this is a little bit like what we do every time we get together, because she always gives us like a classic prompt and a challenge prompt, and you can either use one or the other, or try to combine them. And then we have like, I think it's 20 minutes though to write whatever it is that you can to that prompt. So like I might be like,
Practice.
used to this conversation.
All right, friends, the request has been made for what the last prompt will be, and we're going to work through what the audience wants it to be. So here is the last prompt. It is, an international Black Ops spy ring claims you're a missing member that they assumed was dead. Now they're questioning your loyalty to the group and its mission. So that's the final prompt. So
how does that tie in with the...
They were just 3 random prompts in the thriller mystery. So I took 3 and thought, let's see if we can make this a story. So we will see if it will work. I don't know if it in fact will. So that is our prompt. An international Black Ops spy ring claims you're a missing member that they assumed was dead. Now they're questioning your loyalty to the group and its mission. So JC says, well, if the parents are spies, it could tie in very well. I thought so too.
Okay.
And when we know what is inside the package, right? You have a secret win. Ooh, that's kind of clone, maybe. Right? What if it's the cloned? Like, what if the person alive is the clone of their actual kid? And they raised the clone. I don't know why I came up with that. I don't know why that was so. If she was adopted out as a child, how could she be expected to know that she was a spy? Good question. Oh, the box has a baby in it, and the baby is the clone of the main character. Boom. Love it, Chandra. Love it. Oh, new IDs. That's not a bad idea. Do we know what's in the package in your story, Tiffany?
No, but I can give you an idea of the size, and it is smaller than a baby.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
Yes.
Okay. So a smaller package, can't fit a baby. So...
And in all fairness, I don't say, I just say a small gift.
A small gift. Okay.
So I guess take that as you will. I'm just in my head, I'm assuming it's smaller than a baby.
Just if you're going to give me a small gift, go ahead and make it a puppy. Like, a baby is the gift that just is too long of a gift.
Giving.
It's a gift through college, and that's a long time. So I'm more of a gift me a puppy or a kitty kind of person. The babies you can keep. Okay, let's see here. Laura says the spy ring is made up of animals. You went through surgery to hide among the humans when adopted. Oh, I kind of like that story. That's kind of amazing. The package could be a pic of someone, like a picture. Maybe a picture of the kid smaller, like them smaller with their real parents. Or an ID of someone who looks similar. Oh, is the gift ticking?
Yep. That was the last line.
The gift is ticking.
She heard the ticking.
I know. This is wonderful. I'm so excited. So then she'll give me the last line. I'll go write and we'll read it and see what we came up with. Oh, I love this.
Glitter bomb.
Glitter bomb. A glitter bomb. I love that.
That was my glitter, in case you
Wouldn't that be great? Super conservative parents, and they've got like this little gay kid that's just come out, and then they're like, we're not really your parents, and their real parents are like a drag queen who leaves them a glitter bomb on the train. Like that would be an amazing story, right? Not the glitter. I know.
Hello, Daddy.
Hi.
Afternoon to you as well.
I know. I love afternoon. Maybe the gift is a locket watch with a pic inside. I like that. Glitter is the gift that keeps on giving and never leaves. They'll never be able to hide the evidence. Wait,
because of the glitter.
Commercial on Shannon's timer?
Seriously?
Is that serious? Oh, there was. Wow.
I've never has mentioned that sometimes even if the channels aren't like they aren't what is I'm trying to think like monetized. Yeah, thank you. That they're still now putting commercials in the middle of them, which is so like that just defeats the point of the timer. You set it for a specific amount of money. I mean, a specific amount of time.
We'll put commercials on Laura's timers too. You know what I noticed on my videos? They'll put commercials on when it gets more views than a normal video. It's like they want to capitalize. And so then they'll throw ads in them. I bet.
I agree with Nia. That's just rude, especially if you're not making anything out of it.
If you're not making money on it, that's not cool.
Yeah.
But
again, a timer, like it's for a specific amount of time. So you're gonna mix that up.
There it is, Shannon. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. See, that's like rude. Don't like it. Do not like, do not want. Okay, so I am going to be getting from Morgan. Let's just replay our prompts. So then, I did it again where I didn't highlight my prompt, so I can easily pull it up. Got it.
Well, I wrote it down.
So our three prompts are this. A stranger sits down next to you on a train and gets up, leaving a package behind. That was Tiffany's. Mm-hmm. Morgan's was your parents tell you that they actually don't know whose child you are. And then mine will be an international black ops spy ring claims you're a missing member that they assumed was dead. Now they are questioning your loyalty to the group and its mission. And then we got lots of ideas. It's rude because if you're going to put an ad on, there's at least a share of the money with me. I know. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I completely agree. It's sort of like they're exploiting our content.
And like, that's the thing, because if you're excited that a video is getting more than 100 views, then that means obviously that person has put in time, energy, like they deserve some of the compensation for it. They did the work. You're just sitting there doing nothing.
Absolutely. The ticking is from a device that will explode unless brought into the safe house of the operation. She must find out the secrets of the spies to survive. Her real parents implanted the knowledge into her mind before giving her up for adoption. And Laura has just written all 3 prompts in under 4 minutes and done it effortlessly. Meanwhile, you're struggling.
If you watch Doctor Who, there's a part where he kind of does like this to one of the people, and then when she wakes up, she's like, the doctor said I supposed to do this, and the person who's around her is like, what doctor? She's like, oh, he's in here.
Is he evil? Is he evil? Of course she did. Laura is our magical unicorn. I know.
Of course.
I know.
Hello, Emma.
I'm streaming on my channel. Oh, we'll have to pop over and say hello. We'll have to pop over and say hello in just a minute. I have to write some flash fiction in a second, and
we all fancy stream hopping.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we should put it fancy stream hopping as opposed to liking it or just randomly doing it. So do you have ideas? Are you figuring out which might use out of that?
I do. I want to hear her last line. You know what I mean? I like that we did that.
Yeah, I think the last line maybe helps.
Yeah, I think so too. I want to hear how she ended it. And then, yeah, I'm just going to run with it and be like, what's the worst that can happen? Fall on my face?
Well, you only got 30 seconds to come up with something good.
I mean, what am I scared of?
The ticking bomb? I don't know.
This is a really fun, like, exercise. I know you guys were kind of scared when I threw it out there on you, but... I think fancy stream hopping might require hats. Oh,
would it require a hat or would it require a fascinator? Ooh, how fancy are we going?
I love this. Her mind is split between spy and civilian mode. She didn't remember her time as an operative when getting the package, but her mind switched when the ticking triggers her fight or fight instinct.
Good gracious, Laura.
That is really, really good. Okay.
I agree, Regina. This is a great way to get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
Random ideas popping.
Okay. There.
She came back with maybe a nervous smile.
There's our Morgan.
That was hard.
Hard. Okay, fascinator.
I told you.
Like, I barely got to the part where they told her that she's not the parent.
Right? I was like,
I don't know how to end this. I'm just going to say something ominous.
Oh, good. Okay. So do you want to read me my ominous last line?
It's not that great, but okay, here we go.
You think it's not that great. It's probably wonderful.
Right.
Dad swallows hard, looking down at the floor. You're not our daughter, and that package means that life for you is never going to be the same. The voice you hear, follow it, or you might lose more than your life.
What do you mean that's not that great?
Again, please?
Because I'm like, there's so much to unpack there. All right.
Dad swallows hard, looking down at the floor. You're not our daughter, and that package means that life for you is never going to be the same. That voice you hear, you have to follow it, or you might lose more than your life.
This is where I should just tap out. I quit. Already good. I can't add to it.
And she starts with, it's not that great.
I know. She's like, it's all right. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys grab a timer.
Okay.
Or I guess we don't have to put it on the screen. Like, everybody trusts us to just set a time. Like,
you guys have to come up with the timer.
No, I just, instead of me trying to run the timer myself, I thought, like, I'd let you all run the timer. But I have one.
Am I getting it or are you getting it, Laura? Morgan person.
I got it.
I was typing Laura.
Okay.
Maybe I should tap out. I did my job at the beginning. I got nothing.
No. Okay, wait. Here we go. All right. So are we ready?
Morgan, just so you know, this is what Barrett's working with. An international Black Ops spy ring claims you're a missing member that they assumed was dead. Now they are questioning your loyalty to the group and its mission. And somehow I feel like this just proves we've spent way too much time together because all of our stuff sounds like it leads into the other person's stuff.
Yeah. Agree. No pressure. And with that, I'm off.
Oh, let me start the timer.
Okay, bye, JC. Have fun at the store.
Oh, wait. Did we get ideas for... I need to go read because I wasn't paying attention to the chat.
Oh, we had some great ones. It is a gorgeous timer, I agree. let's see. Laura basically just wrote the whole thing where she was like, the ticking is from a device that will explode unless brought to the safe house of the operation. She must find out the secrets of the spies to survive. Her real parents implanted the knowledge in her mind before giving her up for adoption.
Wow.
Let's see. We also had we started talking about the ads on the timers there for a while.
Oh.
Because we were really offended that there was an ad. If she was adopted out as a child, she couldn't be expected to know that she was a spy. Also that maybe there's new ideas in there. IDs. Meant to say now we know what's inside the package. So the parents could be spies.
Mm-hmm.
Could have a secret twin. So there was some great could be a picture of somebody. And my favorite, the glitter bomb.
Oh no, that's awful. Glitter is evil.
Someone did say glitter. Oh, here it is. Victoria said glitter is the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, I hate glitter.
I don't remember who came up with the drag queen idea, but somebody came up with the drag queen idea after the glitter. I think it might have been Barrett. So yeah,
this is going to be an interesting story. I'm excited to hear all of it together.
So yeah, we had a thing. Emma popped in because she's also doing a stream on her channel. So
hello.
If we fancy stream hopping, we talked about that. And then this one again, Laura. Her mind is split between spy and civilian mode. She didn't remember her time as an operative when getting the package, but her mind switched when the ticking trigger, or the ticking triggers her fight or flight instinct.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. Laura has plotted an entire novella. You know, it depends on the store. I don't always think every store is fun.
All stores are awful.
Oh, we're redoing your Notion dashboard?
Oh, fun.
I know. You have 2 Notion people, so we get excited. Sorry, Gina, that was supposed to say that. Oh. Okay, I'm leaving now for real. Okay. Did you have fun writing your part, though?
Yeah, but it was like nerve-wracking. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get to this. I don't know where I'm going, what's happening.
It's the 10 minutes.
Yeah. A lot of stress. But it was fun. I should write 2 more prompts.
I love good writing to prompts. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Need to do Victoria likes bookstores.
Oh yeah, bookstores. That's a good store.
And Laura said, but some stores have free samples.
Free samples are always good.
Yeah. So yeah, I do agree. This maybe we come up with something earlier, so the pressure isn't so crazy in the 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But this has been fun to kind of come up with. What about you guys in the chat? Are we thinking that this is fun? Is this something that you would like to see us do again or other times? You know?
Yeah.
Would you guys be willing to come up with the prompts just to stress us out even more?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Have the audience submit prompts. Yes. And then we that's even more chaos. We don't even know. None of us know the prompts.
Laura said, all the pressure. I'm thinking of making a series of Insta shorts rating how sensory friends' various stores are. Interesting. Okay.
None of them are. A lot of them aren't.
Let's see. Super fun. I'm entertained.
Yay.
Walmart is the least sensory friendly for sure. Walmart is. Laura would love to come up for prompts. Laura, would we be okay though? I have to
Laura
ask.
can give us all the horror prompts.
I feel like Laura would come up with great prompts, but it would be
and
like,
then it could be like themed.
what do we
so, like,
do with
romance
it?
writers come up with romance plots, and then Laura would give us all our horror prompts, and we can challenge ourselves to like write in different genres. That'd be fun.
You know, my what was it? My in-person one of the prompts, and it was actually one of my favorite ones, even though it scared the holy crap out of me. At first, was she came up with the prompt, like say, one of the prompts that we came up with, like your parents tell you that they actually don't know whose child you are. But the thing was, you were supposed to write it in a genre that you don't normally write.
Mm.
And it was like, so yeah, great fun. Absolutely friendly. Yay, Laura. Laura's maniacal. Natalie and I also have a lot of prompts. So, well, of course, you guys have your whole, Saturday. If nobody has checked out their Saturday Flash Fiction Live, awesomeness right there. I think the theme idea, yeah. How about genre reverse prompts? Oh, that would be interesting. Laura. I could do middle grade prompts. That would be challenging for me. I rarely write middle grade. Take a horror prompt and turn it into romance or fantasy. Yep.
Oh. Just like, or even like genre blending. A romantic horror fantasy sci-fi novel.
Oh, you were fine, Victoria. Hello, Mama Maggie. If you need challenges, we have those too, just to make things harder for you.
Yes. I like challenges.
You know, the thing about their Saturday Flash that always is the challenge for me is the words. Like, I'm great with the prompt if you give me a prompt, but you give me like specific words I have to put into the story. I'm like, fusion. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Fusion and like, peanut butter. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Turn the billionaire bad boy prompt into a believable story.
Yeah.
There you go. How many genres can you fit into one story? That would be wild. You secretly live in a museum. The many exhibits are familiar to you, giving you hidden spots from the guards. Your favorite spot is inside an empty sarcophagus. You say the word.
An empty sarcophagus.
There you go. Only tonight it is not so empty.
And he's hot. Oh gosh. First, you're living in a museum in a sarcophagus, and there's
totally different night at the
museum. Like, wow. I have so many questions.
Oh, I have to star that so we can come back to that when Barrett gets back here. He'll appreciate it. Chandra, it's Chandra. I would be there every time, but my body can only wake up at 6 every now and then.
What time is theirs? Because I feel like I always miss it.
I don't know. I see it whenever I just can wake up.
I come in like 3 hours or 2 hours in. I'm like, well, I missed everything.
I find myself watching it more on repeat, like reruns and stuff like that, when I'm like trying to work through the day, because they do have the timers, and stuff like that. And I always try to go through and see which so fun fact about me, I go through all of y'all's videos and I will sit there when I'm like trying to write and I'm like, who has the least amount of views? I'll rewatch yours. And so that's how I figure out who's the things I'm going to watch, as I go through and I look at the views. So if your view count is down and all of a sudden it just shoots up one day, you're like, why 6 people just randomly watch my rerun? It's probably me watching you on repeat. Oh, we're done. If you're stuck on a word, use it in dialogue. Oh, interesting. I'm so glad we are doing this in the morning, not at bedtime. Yeah, for sure. Behind on everything, watching Barrett's vlog currently. Hello, Margaret. Lovely to see you. I don't know if Barrett can hear us, but he's supposed to be back. Does anyone remember that trend it's having hideouts in the voice results? I need hours at a time. Okay.
That is so hard. I made so many misspellings.
Yes.
Does anyone know how to spell rendezvous, first of all? Because I do not.
I think so.
R-E.
R-E-N-D-E.
Is it
It's with the B-U.
B-O-U-S is the end.
Yeah, B-O-U-S.
Ah,
Here we go.
Yeah.
Regina.
I was close. I missed.
Regina for the win.
Okay, Margaret. Okay, apparently everyone but me knows how to spell rendezvous. Okay.
That's why we have spell check.
No, I just didn't have time to check it. I was just like, oh.
If it makes you feel better, I had to spell check noticeable during mine. Because somehow I don't know what I typed, but it was like random words that were not quite it.
I mean, I butchered rendezvous, but I actually got close to it now that I see how it's supposed to be spelled. I put an X instead of a Z. So I guess I was trying to make it a little fancier than it needed to be. I don't know.
I love Margaret. There's no dash. I stand corrected in the English. Making it fancy.
French. Okay, we did it. We wrote a story in an hour.
Maybe.
When you rewrite an entire sentence because you can't spell the word you want to use, me. Every time. If I had I'd have been like, doesn't even make sense. Okay, how do we want to do this? Do we want to Tiffany read and then Morgan read and then me read? Or is the audience ready to hear our amazing tale?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll put the first prompt up while each person reads. And then that way you'll know what the prompt was.
Oh, Mama Maggie.
What?
She said, I missed my own stream this morning, so I'm going to have to stream now.
Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll be over to say hello to you as well soon.
Oh.
We'll be there.
Okay. All right. So I have Robin looked over at the man sitting next to her. Damn, he was handsome. Sort of like a cross between a young Lenny Kravitz and a distinguished Sean Connery. Yeah, it had been way too long since her last relationship if she was sitting here fantasizing about some stranger that didn't look at all happy to be here. What struck her besides his good looks was the small gift-wrapped package sitting in his hand. The pink balloons must mean that it's meant for a girl. A daughter, maybe? Robin wasn't sure, but it made her smile the way that he kept fixing the bow. The nerves that was so obvious from the way his eyes looked around the room. His hand shook each time he touched the bow. Next stop in 2 minutes, the conductor said. He stood, took a deep breath. Slowly he put the package down, took one look around and began to walk. That made no sense. I opened my mouth to say something, but his eyes met mine. With a barely noticeable shake of his head, he walked away. What the hell? Now I was the one that was nervous. What was in the package? It was obvious that he left it on purpose, but why? Don't do it, Robin, I thought to myself as I lifted the gift. This is when the bomb explodes in the action movie and time resets, or Liam Neeson jumps out and grabs hold of the package before I'm stupid enough to get it too close to my face. Foolishly, with my hand shaking, I lifted the box. Seconds after I touched it, I heard the ticking and a voice said, "Your time starts now."
That's so good. All right. Then Morgan Lee had your parents tell you that they actually don't know whose child you are.
All right.
All right.
Panic roiled in my throat as I clutched the package in my lap. I looked up, frantically searching for where the stranger went. I craned my neck to look for his brown leather coat and dark hat that covered his face, but he seems to have disappeared from the platform. The train pulls out of the station just as Mom and Dad returned to the train car. "We got you a turkey sandwich," said Mom brightly, but when her eyes fell on the package in my hands, the color drained from her face. Her voice came out no louder than a whisper. "Where did you get that?" I stare, dumbfounded, from the package to my mom's fear-stricken face. "What? That?" Her hand trembles violently as she gestures toward me. She grabs onto my dad's arm to steady herself from falling over. Oh God, Adam, I didn't think they would. How did they? But Mom can't finish her sentence. She clamps her hand to her mouth and collapses against my dad's chest. He consoles her, but keeps his gaze focused on me. I jump to my feet. Can someone tell me what's going on? Do you know what this means? I know it sounds crazy, but I heard a voice tell me it's time. My time starts now. We've wanted to tell you for so long, baby girl, says Dad, tears full in his voice. Tell me what? I struggle to hide the anger and sadness in my voice, but my panic is rising. Dad swallows hard, looking down at the floor. You're not our daughter, and that package means that life for you is never going to be the same. That voice you hear, you have to follow it, or you might lose more than your life.
Ah, so good. Here's the crap ending you've all been waiting for. All right, let me read my prompt real quick, and then we'll go. An international black ops spy ring claims you're a missing member that they assumed was dead. Now they're questioning your loyalty to the group and its mission. To which, without saying another word, the man I thought was my father turned to the woman I had called Mom before turning and disappearing into the crowd without another word. What did this mean? I grabbed the package and rushed toward the street to get my bearings. I needed to find a place to privately open the package. I walked fast into the crowd until I found a hotel lobby that looked crowded enough to get lost in. It didn't take long to identify the restroom and make my way to an empty stall. Once inside, I sat with the ticking package on my lap. The voice in my head was saying to open it, but everything in me screamed that once I did, nothing would ever be the same. I tore at the brown wrapping paper until the box underneath was exposed. I hesitated a moment before lifting the top of the box, revealing a cell phone with a calendar timer going off. Call Jules now. I scrolled through the contacts until I found the number for Jules and pressed talk. It rang only once before a woman's voice answered, "You're late. You were supposed to meet at the rendezvous point 15 minutes ago. Have you been made?" What rendezvous point? What do you mean, have I been made? This time her tone was tense. Does anyone know you're an assassin for us? Or do they think you're still an aspiring writer? I had to think for a moment. Assassin? Had I heard that right? How could I be an assassin? I've never killed a spider, let alone another person. I think you have the wrong person. This is all a big mistake. There was a long pause before Jules said, "I'm sorry to hear that. We'll move to eliminate you from our employment roles within the hour." And then the line went dead. That's the end.
Wow. Us.
We kind of rocked that.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Real quick question, though.
Yeah.
Why didn't Leo answer the phone, considering that was the only other name?
Well, and here's what's funny. Like, I didn't know if you guys went with Leo for the main character or Robin. So I didn't know whether it was a guy or a girl. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know whether. That's why I kept mine so general, because I was like, ooh, I didn't think to ask if Leo or Robin is our protagonist.
Well, I started with Robin looked at the man sitting next to her. And you guys wrote in first person. I always want to write in first person. I didn't because I thought you were going to.
But didn't you?
No, I wrote in first person.
No, you and I wrote in first.
You know what?
Some of it was first person.
Oh crap! I did it again. I started it in third.
Yeah, because
a paragraph. I do that all the time.
That was so fun.
I can't tell you how many times I'm going back through stories and it's like just random paragraphs that are either third person or first person. I'm like, what the? Okay.
Well, and I'm trying hard to like write in first person. I'm more of a third person myself, so I'm working at it. Well, okay, let's go through some comments. Yes, I know. I am Tiffany at the moment. Welp. Wow, and they eliminate her from their roles. Yep. Mm-hmm. The story isn't finished. I want a movie. Well, give us another hour. That was entertaining. Thank you. We tried. That was really good. Thank you. Excuse me. I demand there be more. I love this. This is the energy. She glanced at the express mail envelope. The package was just left on the bakery counter. She sighed, looking around. There was no postage stamp or barcode, no delivery person asking for their usual free scone and dark double sweet. She carried it into the back. As she pulled the tab, there was a blank sheet of paper. Shaking her head, she rubbed it with lemon and put it in the oven. Watching the paper darken, she read the name and details of the assignment. This time, they wanted her to kill a king. Maggie,
nice.
that is so great. No problem, Tiffany. Even though it's the best. No biggie. My brain loves switching the POV. Same. This was fun. We should do this once in a while when we can't find guests to come on. I think next time we're on Tiffany's channel and we have Anna, right?
Yeah.
And then I've got to get back in touch with Regina about popping on with us. And anytime, though, we don't have people, we could always do this. We'd welcome anybody to come on with us, and we'll do this kind of round robin prompts, and we'll write with you.
Yeah.
Laura also put in a couple that I starred. She said, this one you missed while you were writing, but it was like, and hopefully I can read it correctly this time, except for Morgan's gonna have to read the word. You secretly live in a museum. The many exhibits are familiar to you, giving you hiding spots from the guards. Your favorite spot is inside an empty
sarcophagus.
Only tonight it's not so empty, and he is hot.
All right, Laura.
And then she added, your soul leaves your body at night to travel in the in-between where creatures of folklore roam. Tonight you meet the creature you have feared the most, having listened to stories of them from your grandmother's lap.
I love that prompt.
That is so great. I'm going to have to make a comic of this story when I have time. Please share it with us.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, come on and share it with us. We'd love to have you on. Come on and share it with us. Reach out to
any of us. And a comic?
DMs. Now I feel motivated to write. Thank you all so much for the jump start. You're welcome. You're welcome. We did it so you didn't have to. I was too busy in chat to write my own flash. That's okay. Sometime in the future, that's what we wanted everyone to know, is if we don't have a planned guest, reach out to us. If you're feeling brave and you'd like to come on with us to do one of these round robins, any one of the three of us will gladly sit out and give you our spot. Or we can write a 4-parter, whatever, but write a story together like this and then see what we come up with, because writers are awesome and have some amazingly cool ideas. And part of this was, even if you don't have a finished piece of work and you just want to come on and pitch your idea and get some feedback, this is a great place for it, because we've got a lot of great people in the audience who are willing to throw out their ideas or write little vignettes of fiction that you can take and run with on your own. All right, crew. Aren't we feeling proud of ourselves?
Laura said she would love to join us for a round robin.
Yes. All right, we know how to reach you, Laura.
It needs to be a horror theme.
Yes. I love that.
I'm going first then, because I don't know how to do horror, so I can just set up the world and y'all can just.
I don't either, but I'm willing to try. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yes, so if you want to be on the show, reach out to any one of the three of us. We might make a form like Esther has done for the spinoff. Don't count on it, but we might. So if it happens, yay. If it doesn't, but come and meet us. Just a raft of comments on Barrett's vlog. Fun time. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Margaret. Oh, yay, Maggie. Yay. Come. I know you'd love it. So yes, we want to do this again and make this kind of a feature, not a bug. So once in a while, we'll just do one of these round robins, come up with prompts. Next time, one of you two can pick the prompts and see where we're going to go. And then, yeah, this was a lot of fun. My lovely co-hosts, would you like to tell folks about yourselves, what you have coming up, where they can buy your books, read your Vellas and your things?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Morgan Lee. I have 2 books out currently. That is the first 2 in my young adult dark fantasy trilogy. Seed Among the Thorns and Seed Among the Rocks. Seed Among Good Ground will be out in October of this year. I stream every other Monday on my channel at 8 a.m. Central Time. And I'll also be a part of the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay on the 26th is when I stream, but it's the 25th and the 26th. So come hang out with us over there.
Yay. Tiff.
I'm Tiffany. I stream on my channel every other Thursday for PJs and Scribbles, and on the opposite weekends for Saturday Shorts, where we do something similar, but we just don't read it. We do a prompt, write a short story to that prompt. And it's been a lot of fun lately. I have a Kindle Vella called Come Find Her. That might be going on hiatus. I don't know for sure right now because I have another something that might be coming. So I will keep you guys posted. And let's see. You can join my book club to get all the behind the scenes information on my Ko-fi page.
Yay. All right. Everyone's wonderful. Thank you for being here. I am doing AuthorTube karaoke this Saturday with Margaret. I don't think it's on my channel. I think it's on Margaret's. Margaret, if you're still here, wink. If it's on your channel, I think it is. And we'll be on Writer's Room next month. AuthorTubers React on the 1st, I think, April Fool's Day. So look for that. And I'm sure I'll pop up on streams working in the evenings throughout, including the person I said yes to for not World Hearth, Storytellers Hearth, and that person is Des, I think. So I should have checked the details. All right, thank you for Mama's stream. I'm going to go see Mama. I'm going to go see Emma and the people streaming today. Love you all. You're wonderful.
Apparently it's Pie Day.
It is Pie Day. I love you all. You're wonderful. Thanks for being here with us. And with that, we'll say bye.